Ahoy, shipmates! Well, just about got into my cabin in time. Good job I was a little thoughtful and actually done a little preparation for a change. I've just been up to London, so it's taken me a little while to get back here to the port of Southampton, where weather looks odd. That's the best way I'll describe it. Got some interesting colours on the water over here, but greeny this way. We have 3 departures. Yes, I managed to do that. 3 departures today, shipmates. We have the Norwegian Star. That's a typing error there, because I think that's 4 o'clock for both of those ships. Let me correct that. You have a look at that, and you have a look at that, and I'll correct my typing error. 3 ships today. Norwegian Star, MSC Virtuosa, and for the last time ever, the Disney Dream. Also, I've noticed that the Norwegian Star is heading off for a refit. Let's have a look. Let's just save. Might put the times right. There we go. Times are now correct. Yes. Right, let's try that now, shall we? There we go. So, Norwegian Star, she's due away at 4 o'clock. MSC Virtuosa is due away at 4 o'clock also from the other end of port. And then at 5:15, we have the Disney Dream. Disney Dream is also at the other end of port. I'll just show you the map. That makes more sense, wouldn't it? That is... There we go. I'll just show you the map. I'm still setting up a little bit. I'll say, okay, there we go. There we go. There's the map. Right, so we can just about see the Norwegian Star on old port cam there. See, there she is. Looks like tug assistance will be the order of the day. I'm suspecting that's because it's windy. Oh, there's a problem with the wind speeds. Oh, look at that. 27 knots. Yeah, that's definitely in tug territory. And as we can quite see there, we've got the tug on Norwegian Star. I haven't heard the radio because I've only just come into port and I noticed the radio was broken, so I haven't heard anything. I'm not sure, but I'm assuming as the tug is there, something will be happening. So we've got two ships. Well, sorry, the Norwegian Star there, which we can see also on Netley cam. You can see the stern. It's wobbling around on Netley cam, unfortunately. Then, if we go back to the map, at the other end of port, we've got the Disney Dream. She's facing the wrong way, so she's going to come and spin round in front of us. And then the other one that's facing the right way is the MSC Virtuosa. Now, Disney Dream, she's been off on I'm not entirely sure, shakedown test. She was refitted, and this is her first cruise. She's going transatlantic. So I'm wondering if it was just a bit of a shakedown test. But what was interesting, I was looking earlier, is if I follow the track of Disney Dream, we can see where she's been, and she was just sailing up and down the channel, but she's doing all sorts of funny little maneuvers. Look at that. She's gone for a wee, trying to turn the cruise ship into a roller coaster ride or something. Not entirely sure what's going on there. Right, I think I've got everything set up.
Baltic Swift, Southampton.
Yeah, Baltic Swift. Right, all the shipmates in the chat. Who's in the chat? We've got any shipmates in there? Oh yes, we've got plenty of shipmates in the chat.
Baltic Swift, Southampton, BTS. Yes, sir. It's safe to do so. Drop your anchor.
Well, the shipmate Gaza. Well, there, Barbara. I think Barbara's from Switzerland, I think. Oh, there, shipmate Elizabeth G. Oh, there's shipmate Elizabeth Leeborn. Oh, there, Deborah Speller. And oh, there, Paula Jones. And oh, there, Leslie R. Oh, what does shipmate Leslie R says? All good, apart from wet and cold. Snuggled down with the Horlicks. Oh, yeah, that's sound thinking there. It is. It's not actually that cold, I noticed when I was out today, but wet and windy, surely. Yeah, look, 16.3. Humidity, 87%. Visibility, only 9.9 miles. Oh, and cam's not working as well. You fix one camera, another one breaks. A bit wet down there in Mayflower Park. It's also had a bit of rain here. Keep on port cam. Tug is in attendance, I think, from the Norwegian Star. Oh, I can see a couple of shipmates wandering around. Perhaps they'll be sorting that out. I did notice there was a shipmate who said he was down in Mayflower Park. Let's see if I can see who that was. I think that was shipmate Roe Mannion.
The Silver Moon VTS all copied, thank you. There's no reported traffic.
Let's have a look. There are, I thought, yes, there are a few shipmates down in Port or Mayflower Park already. They'll be there to see the Disney Magic leave, so perhaps that's one of our shipmates down there. Shipmates Row. Oh, shipmate Barbara, yes, she's from Lucerne. That's right, yes, I seem to remember you were. We've got a few shipmates from overseas, and sometimes I can remember which shipmates from where, and other times I get it completely wrong. I just end up thinking of shipmates from Switzerland, and they're from Norway or something. It looks a bit sunny, doesn't it? It looks like the sun is trying to come out. Yeah, it is bright. It is windy. Well, the shipmate Mark Cotton, who says, greetings from Virtuosa. Excellent. Oh, there's shipmate Vivid Racer TV. Says, my sister is fresh off the Virtuosa. Apparently didn't have a great time. Oh, no, didn't have a great time. Why was that then, shipmate? Was there a particular problem, or she just didn't get enough of the rum-based cocktails? Oh, did I put the wrong Disney ship in? No, Disney Dream. Yeah, I keep calling it Disney Magic. I can't help it. It's just like also keep calling MSC Virtuosa, MSC Preziosa. Poor captain's brain is rather simple. Oh, which reminds me. Well, there, shipmates. In case you're wondering, I am the captain of the Solent Ships YouTube channel, broadcasting to you.
Norwegian Star, singled up on 38.9 and ready to move with your clearance.
Broadcasting from the port of Southampton. All the ship traffic.
Norwegian Star VTS all copied, thank you. Yeah, traffic information ready because at the Hound in there.
Understood, thank you.
Ah, there we go. Norwegian Star has.
Yes, Richard. 6, Charlie, bring away Town Quay for carriers, please.
Midget 6, VTS with caution, please. Norwegian Star at station 38.9. She's going to swing off the berth and Red Eagle Hound in.
Okay, thanks.
VTS, MSC Virtuosa.
MSC Virtuosa, VTS.
Yeah, numbers for you if you're ready, Gemma.
Yes, please.
Okay, passengers 5443, crew 1699. We're singled up, and once the Norwegian Star is all swung, we'll follow them out.
MSC Virtuosa, VTS copied.
There we go. Sounds like both ships are ready to go. Norwegian Star is due away first. I can see the lines coming in. Yeah, there we go. They're all falling.
UKD Bluefin Ports outbound, thank you. Traffic information, the Salamanca coming in via West Prince SF Portsmouth. And that's it for you.
Numbers for the MSC Virtuosos at 5,443 passengers on board and 1,699 crew. Seems like a lot of crew, doesn't it? Seems like a lot of passengers. I didn't hear the radio for Norwegian Star, so I'll have to hopefully maybe someone else was. Well, the shipmate Paul Anderson says, well, I said last ever for Disney Dreams, that ever or just for this year? Well, it's until the foreseeable future. I've had a look on the schedules, and she is not due to come in ever until what, about 2 years. We have Disney Fantasy next year, which reminds me, if I can press a button somewhere, I'll get something to work. Here we go. What's that one? That's Norwegian. This is Norwegian, isn't it? Yeah, this is Norwegian side. Yes, this is it. I know you like to know some pricing information and what's going on around and about. So Paul, our channel sponsor for Love Cruise, he's sent me this one over. The maiden voyage from Southampton to Boston. So this is quite appealing to me. I'd like to go on a maiden voyage on the Norwegian Aqua. I can definitely see some advantage to a maiden voyage. Inside rooms for only £1,000, and that's in March next year on a brand new ship.
Yes, Norwegian Star, that's
VTS all copied, thank you. Break, ready, Eagle VTS.
That's pretty good.
VTS, Red Eagle.
Ready, Eagle VTS, traffic update, Norwegian Star. Let's be off now from 38.9.
Understood, thank you.
Yep, so that's, well, now I'm trying to think, what was it? Norwegian Star. There's another 12 nights. This is Southampton round trip. £2,500. That seems like quite a lot more money, doesn't it? It is 12 nights, though, I suppose. So it is a little bit longer. It looks a very happy ship, doesn't it, the Norwegian Star? Which is off for a refit in Brest in France. So
Norwegian Star, Red Eagle.
there are probably no passengers on board. Just crew having a jolly good time without having to scurry around looking after all the passengers. Norwegian Star is one of the older ships in the Norwegian fleet. 2001, so she's 23 years old. Last refurbished.
Red Eagle. Norwegian Star swinging south of Dockhead.
Red Eagle VTS, he hasn't actually said, break, Norwegian Star VTS.
VTS, Norwegian Star.
Norwegian Star VTS question, are you swinging off the berth or south of Blockhead?
No, off Ocean Dock, bound to port.
Off the Ocean Dock, break, ready, Eagle VTS, do you copy that?
Yeah, that's all copied, thank you.
Yeah, Red Eagle, Norwegian Star, yeah, we won't take long.
MSC Virtuosa, Southampton VTS.
Yeah, VTS Virtuosa, go ahead.
Traffic information, the Norwegian Star is going to be swinging off the Ocean Dock, not south of Dockhead.
Yeah, it's already, I was already aware of that, thank you.
Yes, I always think it's a very happy looking ship, the Norwegian Star. Now, I was interrupted there. So, yeah, Norwegian Star, she's, like I say, 23 years old. Last refit was 2018. So I imagine it's time for some new carpets and a refresh. Various bits and pieces. Probably need some new technology on board somewhere. She's making good progress there. She's going to come up and swing off the ocean terminal, so I'll be right in front of us. Often they reverse around the corner, which is handy because I've got itching cam for capturing that. I'm going to make a change to have that one come all the way up. She has a passenger capacity of about 2,800
Normandy VTS.
and 1,000 crew. Sister ship with Norwegian Dawn.
Normandy, Southampton VTS, message received. No reported traffic, safe on the passenger.
I don't suspect we'll get a horn either, unfortunately. Well, the shipmate Shepherd Book is, oh yeah, 23 years old and heading for a facelift, so to speak. Yes.
VTS, Red Eagle, Northwest Hanley.
Ready, Eagle VTS, all copy, thank you.
Yes, I think some of the older ships now aren't as old as they used to be, if that makes sense. Ships from the early noughties are actually reasonably modern with conveniences, size and so on and design. I think they can be refitted and continue in use for a great deal longer. Like, for instance, some of P&O's older ships they're adult only and they go into smaller ports, so they have their advantages. So I think probably we'll see them for quite a bit longer. Well, the shipmate Anthony, who's in Doncaster.
Spirit Adventure VTS. Spirit of Adventure, Southampton VTS, all copied, thank you. Safe on the pass.
Oh, Shipmate News Girl 100's coming out with some interesting information. Always a fountain of knowledge is News Girl. She says that they paint the designs on the sides of the ships by projecting them onto the side. Yeah, I did wonder. Can't say I'm particularly a big fan of the designs on the Norwegian Star. They look it just looks a bit like a children's birthday party or something. Well, their shipmate's Top Conquer from Salisbury, a local shipmate. Quick look the other way for the other ship. No, nothing from MSC Virtuosa. Very peculiar lights at the moment. Actually, yeah, the sun is trying to do something about all those clouds. Storm, we've got a storm going through at the moment. I think it's Storm Ashley. Tug hasn't actually attached itself to Norwegian Star, but just in attendance. Just in case you get a big gust and you need someone to give you a shove. Well, the shipmate Liz McLachlan from Air, and she says, not surprisingly, it's wet and windy and miserable. I think the storm... yes, she actually says, goes on and says, yeah, we seem to be there just storm. Actually, I was just about to say, I think you're right up there in the storm, aren't you? It's heading that way. Well, the shipmate Elizabeth, she likes the graphics on Norwegian Star. See, there you go. That just goes to show you I don't know anything. She's back in Southampton on the 12th of November, and then it will be a one-way cruise from Southampton to Lisbon. It's quite an interesting cruise, actually, the next one from Norwegian Star. Cool. It calls in at the Netherlands, and then Bruges in Belgium, then Le Havre in France, La Rochelle in France, Le Verdun-sur-le-Mer in France, then into Bilbao in Spain, La Coruña in Spain, and then Porto in Portugal, and then arriving finally in Lisbon. And then she's based out of Lisbon for a while. Then she travels all the way down to Buenos Aires, and then back to Lisbon, and then Southampton briefly, then up to the fjords, up to Iceland, and up to the top, and then back to Southampton for a little bit next week. So she's in and out. Oh, and then she's back in a lot next year. 2026, she's in a lot in Southampton. That's interesting. I don't know how they come up with these schedules. I suppose they want to try and vary the different types of ships that visit the port so you can get to go on them all. I know some of our shipmates in the chats here have been on loads. They quite literally have been on more cruises than I've had hot dinners. Oh, the shipmate Jackie Carson says, waiting to say goodbye to this dream. We're going on fantasy next September. Ooh, you are you? I did see something about that, and let me see if I can work my magic. There we go. This is an interesting one from Paul. I asked him for some pricing on Disney. Let's go with this. I'm sorry, I'm just all over the place. I'm a bit unprepared, which I know is unusual. There we go. So yeah, Disney Dream as an example. This one does actually looks quite reasonable. Some of the prices of the Disney cruises seem expensive, and others seem very reasonable. I'm not sure I understand how the pricing works. But this, I suppose it's a one-way cruise, isn't it? But on Disney Fantasy, that's next October from Southampton via La Coruña in Spain, Vigo in Spain, popping into the Azores, and then Port Canaveral, Florida. It's 13 nights on board. Just over £2,000. Neat. It's like she's starting her turn now. Actually, it says Norwegian Star on the stern, so we know what ship we're looking at. Well, the shipmate Millie TTE says, oh, they're sailing on the British Isles.
AutoStar Southampton VTS message received, thank you. Display reported outbound traffic. Question, what is your maximum saltwater draft?
Yeah, Millie TD, she's on the Disney Fantasy next September.
Question, your number of... Auto Star Southampton VTS, all understood, thank you. Keep a good listening watch, please, on channel 12, the VTS.
Well, the shipmate Artemis says doesn't seem too bad for Disney. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, some of the ones that seem to me to be really expensive are they. Occasionally, there's some 3 and 5 days cruises on the Disney ships. Those ones to me seem to be very expensive. It doesn't seem to cost much more to go for 10, 12 days. So. Well, the shipmate Robin Nichols says, "Evening, Captain, my friend Russ Ansell is down at Mayflower Park to see Dream." Ah, there are a few people down at Mayflower Park. I'll have to get them all to give us a wave. I'm going to imagine there'll be a fair number because this is the last time we'll see Disney Dream. There we go. Oh, there's a couple of shipmates down there. Nobody with a camera. Is anyone with a camera? Difficult to tell. No passengers on board. So we'll proceed. No waving. They'll just be shipmates. Will just be crew having a sneaky cigarette somewhere. That's what I tend to see when I look at the ships. There you go. There's a little group of them there, snuck off the top of the ship somewhere. Hopefully, hoping the captain won't see them.
Salamanca VTS, all understood, thank you. Traffic update. Silver Moon, Nav East Boy, outbound will go north and east of the tower, and the UKD Bluefin approaching St Helens out.
Well, the shipmate Stephen Dale says, what dates and itineraries is the Independence of the Seas doing next year? Yeah, let's have a look. I'm not sure when she's coming into port. Look, let's see what she's doing. Currently, it's in Miami. Aha, here we go. She arrives in port on May the 12th. And it looks like it's a Canaries cruise.
Red Eagle, Norwegian Star. Thanks very much indeed for that. When you see your way clear, push on through.
Norwegian Star, Red Eagle. That's no problem, sir. Yeah, have a good watch.
Thanks, Alvin. Take care, mate.
Oh, thanks, Lee, mate. Thank you.
Yep, she's a couple of Portuguese cruises.
Red Osprey, hook out, thank you.
And then Northern Europe, back to Spain, Spanish cruise. And then 16th of October, she goes to Miami from Southampton. So yeah, bit of around Europe on the Independence of the Seas. Looks like a variety, mainly of 7-day cruises with the odd 8 and 9-day one. And a 12-day one is the first one, when she heads down to the Canaries. But we won't be seeing her until May next year. Well, the shipmate Mr. B out and about says, is that the red funnel stuck until Norwegian turns? Yes, it's just his shipmate. They have to wait for the large cruise ship to finish manoeuvring before they can sneak by.
Red Falcon, VTS, understood, thanks for Osprey. The hook out, we're bound, Norwegian Star. Past the ocean dock, head out now, proceeding outbound clear channel, and the MSC Virtuosa about to lift off from 102.
Yes, let's have a look. I forgot we've got another cruise ship departing.
busiest Virtuosa lifting off from 102 now.
MSC Virtuosa, VTS, copy.
glad he radioed in and reminded me. All can get a bit fraught here trying to follow multiple ships. Although a couple of weekends ago, we had like 3 or 4 ships on the move at the same time. That was hard work.
Southampton BTS, Eston 12.
Eston BTS.
Information, ma'am. Dockhead down for the Disney.
Eston VTS, copy, thank you. Eston VTS, traffic information, Norwegian Star, past the ocean dock, outbound. MSC Virtuosa, head out on 102, let him go now.
Thank you.
Well, the shipmate Raymond Dixon says they're on Independence next May, Spain and Portugal. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of Spain and Portugal trips. Well, that'd be good. Ideal time to go down there. Not too hot, lovely and sunny. And there's the red funnel now sneaking past. I'm just leading back through the comments. Oh, Liz who's up in Scotland, as McLaughlin says, we've got 52 knot winds. How strong do winds need to be before the ships stop sailing in the Solent? Oh, I don't know, actually. That's a good question. There is once the wind is over 25 knots, there is a weather warning. And it's advised that ships at anchor start their engines because they potentially can drift. But I don't think the weather ever stops the ships as such. I suppose they might choose not to come into port, because that's probably easier for them than try to squeeze into port if it's really windy. I'll just stay at anchor somewhere. Hey, there we go. There's the MSC Virtuosa coming onto our screens now. That's the Norwegian Star, heads down to Southampton water. Well, the shipmate Robin Nichols says, have I been on Utopia yet? No, I have not been on Utopia yet. It's another one I need to try and visit, I suppose. Now, there are passengers on MSC Virtuosa. I did hear the numbers earlier. I think it was 5,000 and something. 5,443 on MSC Virtuosa. MSC Virtuosa has a capacity round about 6,000, so not quite full, but I would say pretty full. MSC Virtuosa, built in 2021, so it's only 3 years old. Boy, the shipmates Tiraxa, I think. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing.
BTS, Fairby.
Fairby VTS. Fairby VTS, all copied, thank you. Traffic information, MSC Virtuosa. Outbound from 102, over.
Norwegian Star now just passing the dock head, heading away down. No passengers on board Norwegian Star. She's off for a refit in Brest in France. She'll be back in about, well, in fact, almost exactly a month's time, I think it is. Is it a month's time? I think it's something like that, isn't it? Oh, no, there's less than a month. 3 weeks' time, basically. She'll be all shiny and new. Huh? Well, the shipmate Raymond Morris said, would the tugs pull them out all the way if it was windy? Well, again, it's a good question. Not that I'm aware of. They mainly berthing is a problem. Once they're moving, they're reasonably powerful, and wind is not normally an issue. But yes, if it's really windy, I'd imagine they wouldn't bother. But yes, I suppose they could have tug assistance all the way down the Solent.
Station calling VTS. Baltic Swift, Southampton VTS. Baltic Swift, Southampton VTS, message received, thank you.
VTS, Norwegian Star, that's Western Shore.
Norwegian Star VTS, all copy, thank you. Just afraid.
Well, the MSC Virtuosa, she's off on a 5-day round trip Northern Europe. It's calling in Amsterdam next, then Cork in Ireland, and then Falmouth in the UK, and then back to Southampton. Falmouth? I mean, I don't...
Station calling Southampton VTS, you're too far away. Call VTS when you're closer, over.
I don't want to be disparaging about Falmouth, but it seems like a peculiar destination, doesn't it? Well, there's shipmate Colin Burdies. Welcome aboard, shipmate, or Burdeck. And thanks for subscribing. Well, the shipmate Darren Thomas says, hi there on the aft of MSC Virtuosa. Right, we'll keep a lookout for you. Quite a few shipmates on their balconies. At least it stopped raining. The forecast was for some rain, but that seems to have gone. Well, the shipmate...
VTS, MSC Virtuosa, approaching pier head out.
MSC Virtuosa VTS message received. Traffic information Caribbean Aston. Passing the ocean docking for Disney Dream, over.
Well, the shipmate Hans Olav, he's from Bergen in Norway. He says he likes MSC Ribia. I went on MSC Ribia last year. I think it is actually the sister ship of this ship. There was lots to enjoy on board. Although I'm not a big fan of the multilingual announcements. Oh, blimey. I'm just reading shipmates. New School 100 says, I was talking to someone about arriving on Novice, he says, don't turn up too early. Because last year they were corralled outside for 3 hours. Ooh. That's quite a long time, isn't it? Not sure I'd want to be waiting for 3 hours to get in. So yeah, that's a good word of advice there from our shipmate New School 100. Norwegian Star heading down Southampton water. I didn't manage to get up to level the camera up. I need a few more tools and some sort of harness to strap me in so I don't fall off the top of the mast. It was a little more, I was a little ambitious. I think that was my problem. It's not quite as good weather as yesterday, and yesterday was a awful lot better than the day before. Well, there's shipmates. KTS says, is Disney shipping? I can hear singing really loud. Yes, it is. Although the loud singing could be coming from this ship. Some of the ships, I forget which ships they are. One of the ships has really loud sailaway parties. I don't remember if it's the MSC. Hopefully we'll get to hear the Disney's horn. I should check the outside microphone. No, outside microphone's not working. Okay, I'll fix that. Hello. Hello, hello. What's that? What's that I spy? Oh, it's something that I can't... Oh, hang on. Is that... Oh, it's difficult to see. Shipmates, it's blowing in the wind. Is that a... I think I've seen this one before. I'm not sure I'm correct, but is that the Black Country flag? Or as I like to call it, the Black County flag. Is that what that is? Or is that something else? Now, if you have any idea, shipmates, please let me know in the comments, because I think I might be wrong. It's obviously a bit blowy out there. Well, good effort, though. They are persevering. Well done. I'm looking also straight into the light, so it's not helping the camera. Oh, the camera lens is quite dirty. You can see the sun's trying to break through those clouds there.
Silver Moon VTS.
Shipmate fee cases. Oh, maybe Lincolnshire. Oh. Shipmate Shelley Andy says it's the Black Country flag. Oh, was I right? No, it can't be, surely.
Silver Moon VTS for all copy, thank you.
The only reason I remember it is because it's not a county, is it? Well, the shipmate Collins says his stepdaughter is on Disney. Let's see if we can get a better view of the flag. I think the shipmates are somewhat struggling with the prevailing wind conditions. I can definitely see something, though. Yes, I think it's supposed to represent the heavy industry of the Black Country, with I think it's a chain and a hammer or something on. Excellent. Thank you for that, shipmates. I'm not sure who that was, but we definitely caught your Black Country flag. And there's another shipmate who said they're on the aft of MSC Virtuosa. What's on the aft then? People partying. Oh, hello. I can see some waving. I'm guessing that could be you. That's a good spot, right in the corner. Oh, there's a whole lot of wavers going on. Brilliant. Like a little forest of wavers. Yeah, we see you. We see you there. Oh, there's a gaggle of them. There's a gaggle of shipmates. Or a squadron of shipmates, or a fleet of shipmates. Oh, we've got the synchronous waving going. Very good. Lucky devils. Off on a cruise. Even got some motion going. Excellent. Well, have a good time, shipmates. Enjoy your cruise. Enjoy your cruise to Amsterdam, and then Cork, and then Falmouth. So it's a slightly unusual selection of destinations there. But I guess if you do lots of cruising, you probably want to go somewhere different, don't you? Break it up. Have a bit of variety, rather than going to La Coruna again. Quite a pretty image there on the screen we're having of MSC Virtuosa. Got a dark sky, slightly green water, and some very white smoke coming out of the chimneys at the top. Well, the shipmate Andy Field says 34 days I'll be on Iona around the Mediterranean. Oh, that's a good one. Perfect time of year as well for that shipmate. 34 days time, so that's the middle of November, beginning December. Foul weather here in the UK. You'll definitely enjoy the slightly warmer temperatures and the sun of the Mediterranean. Shipmate Woodby says, how about the honking? Well, we're going to have to get that. Inflatable boat out with somebody causing havoc on the waterways. That's what we need. Let's see if I can see those shipmates. Actually, looks like people are wearing t-shirts, so I don't think it's that bad.
Return to them to VTS after.
MSC Virtuosa doing a 5-day cruise. I'm just having a little look through her list.
Return to Southampton VTS. Question, do you have any dangerous cargo on board?
She's only here until the 9th of November, and then she disappears off.
Return to Southampton VTS. All understood, thank you. Traffic information, the UKD Bluefins northwest for them, Paris out to Nab Spoiler.
She's only here until the 9th of November, and then she disappears off to the Caribbean for the winter, and eventually comes back in April. It's that time of year, shipmates. It's like the last, every weekend it's the last departure for a ship. Some of them don't come back, and some of them do. Next away, in approximately half an hour, is the Disney Dream for the last time as well. Visibility's not looking brilliant, is it? Forley's a mere wisp in the distance. I think the outside mic is working, but there hasn't been any horns. Because I'm pretty sure I got it working.
Salamanca, 14, thank
Yeah, that's how microphone's working. Yep. It's just nothing to hear. MSC ships tend to be quite quiet. Other question. Oh, it's looking brighter down Southampton water now. I think you might have a reasonable sail away. It was really wet as I was coming down the M3 earlier. Halfway down, it was absolutely torrential. And it looks like there might be some in the distance, because the visibility of the Isle of Wight is not brilliant. There we go. You can't see beyond the ships at the Forley refinery there.
VTS, the MSC Virtuosa, Western Shorebound.
MSC Virtuosa, VTS, all copy, thank you. Traffic information, Red Falcon, carrier shot speed.
Yeah, that's all received, and we'll just keep a bit of extra speed on as we go past the terminal to reduce the drift angle.
All copy.
There you go. You heard that. The captain's or the pilot's compensating for the wind with a bit of extra speed. A man after my own heart. How do you solve a problem? You just go faster. Like it. And that's going past the terminal, roughly where the Norwegian Star is at the moment. Well, the shipmate Jane Ashby says, "Hello, shipmates. My dad and I are watching in the same room on different phones. Good to be back. Think this is my third time watching. Well, thank you very much, shipmate." I think you're not the only one that watches on several devices. I have heard of people with it on their television and then on their phone, so that they can join in with the chat. Yeah, visibility is not good. Less than 10 nautical miles. And the wind speeds are... One of the wind speeds... It's dropped off a bit now. As you can see, it's tailed off a little. Below 20 knots. Next away, in approximately half an hour, is the Disney Dream for the last time. Definitely starting to get a little crowd down in Mayflower Park. All the departure. I suspect there's even more behind the trees. I can't see around the trees. So a black country flag And a whole gaggle of shipmates waving on the stern. A fleet of shipmates. We did come up with a word for them, didn't we? And I don't remember what it was. It wasn't fleet, was it? Horde. A mutiny of shipmates. Call the shipmate Ross with her. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing.
Yes, Sea Green, I'm all finished on 101 berth. I'm now bound Marchwood Wharf.
Sea Green VTS, copy, thanks.
Well, there's shipmate Michelle Clark says, sitting in Mayflower Park with daughter Lizzie waiting for Disney Dream to leave. Excellent. Oh, I guess probably quite a few people sat in their cars. You don't really want to be sat outside too much. It's a bit windy out there. Well, the shipmates.
Passenger 6 VTS, traffic information, the Norwegian Star, passing SO outbound clear channel, and the MSC Virtuosa northwest Netley out.
Shipmate KTS Mom 99 says, I wish Disney would hurry up and go. It's really loud. Never known it like that before. Oh, wow. I can't hear it. Put my microphone on. No, my microphone's facing the other way. Which way the wind's blowing? From the west. Well, that's handy. Hopefully it will blow some sound over our way. Then we'll be able to hear the party, maybe. And the horns. We want the horns. That's what we want. Perhaps when she had a refit, they turned the volume of the horns up. Because they were a bit quiet, for my liking. Shipmate Tina Stockman says he's booted hubby off the TV so I can watch you as he was watching an airplane stream. Can't sort of condone a mutiny at home with the regards to the television remote control, but yes, I'm glad you won, Shipmate Tina. Though I don't want to come between a man and his plane live stream. Little ray of sun over there. Shipmate Robert Fries is a pride of shipmates. Oh yeah, pride of shipmates, yeah. Oh, it looks like the garbage boat is departing. That's the little boat there that would have offloaded all sorts of bundles of rubbish and various supplies off of Disney Dream. Yeah, it's quite pretty down there, isn't it? Got some interesting colours bursting through the sky there. I'd be half inclined to say we might get a reasonable sunset this evening.
In traffic update, Norwegian Star passing SO outbound should be clear channel, and the MSC Virtuosa approaching Lanes Lake out, clear channels.
But it is, as you can see there, the Norwegian Stars on the left-hand side of our screen, very small. Look at the colour of the water, really greens. Oh, there's shipmate D1986. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Shipmate Stevens says Manchester Ship Canal was considered a bit exotic destination for our school. I think someone's talking about school trips, aren't they? I did see something on a cruise. Well, with a shipmate Art Fever says, hi, we're on Queen Anne next Sunday, and want to give you a wave with our glow sticks. We will be waving from our balcony. Will you be on air? Glow sticks? Yeah, I've seen glow sticks before. When is that next Sunday, did you say? Sunday's more... Yes, I would think so. I've got a few things on next weekend, but nothing that will prevent me from live streaming. Let's have a look. What did you say? Queen Anne. Was it Queen Anne? Queen Anne, yeah. Queen Anne on Sunday. 27th, yes. Yep, I shall be looking for your glow sticks then. I don't know what time she's departing. Actually, that's not a bad idea, because if she does depart late and it gets a bit dark, we will certainly need something to look at. So, excellent. Good idea, shipmate.
Disney Dream BTS up.
Well, the shipmate Rob says he's just subbed. Where's my announcement? If you only get the announcement pop up if your subscriptions are set to public in YouTube somewhere. So it's nothing. It's out of my control.
BTS all copy, thank you. There's no immediate traffic other than freight traffic for you. The Auto Star's coming in from the West PEC for Southampton, but she's just past Fortin.
Yeah, I think only about 20, well, even less than that. I think about 10% of people have their subscription statuses public. So that's why their names come up. Oh, look at that. It's a bit murky, isn't it? Well, the shipmate LKs says their stepson is down in Mayflower, ready to watch Disney Dream set sail. His first time watching a sailaway live. All right. Well, luckily the weather's turned out fairly decent. It's not raining, and it's not too cold. It's a bit windy though, but you know, can't be too picky, can we? Well, their shipmate Jokun McCauley says, counting down the days to being on Arvia in the Caribbean for 40 nights. Oh no, that's not fair. Everyone's going to the Caribbean. All the ships are going to the Caribbean. I'm sat here in the port of Southampton. But that's okay, because Port of Southampton is a wonderful place. Happy to be here anytime. But equally, I'm also considering relocating to the Caribbean for the winter, like the cruise ships. I don't know how possible that would be. Get myself a little beach shack somewhere. I could sell rum-based cocktails during the day and then broadcast in the evening. Next away is the Disney Dream at 5:15. So about 15 minutes or so.
Auto Star, Southampton VTS, that's all received. Traffic update, the Disney Dream 101 berth, shipway 1715 outbound, should be clear channel, over.
Well, the shipmate Rob says his workmate Harry and his wife are on, and family.
Norwegian Star, Southampton VTS, all received. No immediate traffic, over.
He says they're on Disney Dream right now and he's watching to see him off. Well, of course, where is Disney Dream going?
Yes, port side.
This is important information. Where is my cursor? Also, I think Disney Dream, yeah, westbound. So this is the same cruise, I think, for next year. Let me just check. Wasn't quite prepared because I quite literally came in the door just minutes before I needed to go live. Let's have a look. Where is
BTS Red Eagle shortly departing Royal Field to
Red Eagle VTS, all received. Yep, may proceed.
well, the shipmate Eddie 46. Welcome aboard, shipmate.
Virtuosa, Captain out, clear channel.
That's
Yeah.
it, thank you.
So this is the cruise that Disney's about to start today, and this is what it's going to cost you next year if you want to do the same cruise. It's £2,050, and that is 13-night cruise. Calling in at Vigo in Spain, La Coruna in Spain, the Azores, and then over in Florida. And that's what you could book up next year for £2,000 roughly per person. Today, Disney is brand. Well, I say brand new. He's just out from a refit.
BTS, White Storm.
White Storm, Southampton BT.
BTS, White Storm. Yeah, we're all leaving American Wharf, going up to Dockhead, Stanford for the Auto Star.
White Storm, Southampton BTS, still received. Got Disney Dream, 101 berth, should be outbound 1715. Over.
Yeah, Disney Dream. She's off in 15 minutes' time for a 13-day one-way cruise to Fort Lauderdale. She'll be calling in at Vigo in Spain, and then Lisbon in Portugal, Ponta Delgada in the Azores, and then Disney Lighthouse Point in Lookout Key in the Bahamas. And then finally into Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Seems like a pretty good cruise to me. But it's certainly looking a little bit reduced visibility out there. So I'm not sure I can see Norwegian Star anymore. Oh no, I think I can. Wow, yes, I can. It's very... There you go, there's Norwegian Star. Oh, barely visible. It shows you, doesn't it?
Southampton PTA, semi-score innovation, over.
Mexico Innovation, Southampton BTS.
Southampton PTA, semi-score innovation. We'll be looking to depart at 17:45. I believe the Auto Star will be alongside for 1800, over.
Yeah, it's very... You can see the sun, it's quite bright, the sun's lighting up the sky, but there is very hazy. I don't know if that's rain or if it's just mist or fog.
Mexico Innovation, Southampton BTS, standby.
Yeah, visibility still below 10 nautical miles. Red Jet, Red Funnel Ferry, MSC Virtuosa heading off to Amsterdam for a 5-day cruise, and the Norwegian Star with no passengers on board, just heading off to Brest in France for a refit. She'll be back in about 3 or 4 weeks' time. Next away is the Disney Dream in about 15 minutes' time.
Mexico Innovation, Southampton BTS.
Southampton PTA, semi-score innovation, over.
Auto, we're working on them being at the East Leap at 17:30. So there'll be approximately 18:30 dockhead.
All understood. Thanks very much. So we'll depart at 17:45. My PEC number will be 1197. Maximum draft 3.8. 11 persons on board. No damages or defects, and will be outbound via east, over.
That's all received. We've got Disney Dream 101 berth. She's due 1715, so she should be also clear.
All understood. I'll give you a call before breaking away, over.
That's the Mexico Innovation. That's our favourite hopper dredger here in the port of Southampton. It's got quite a natty colour scheme. Oh, that is not very good visibility, is it? quite tricky to see as the Norwegian Star heads around Cashot Spit there. Oh, there's shipmate. Moose is on the move. Now on deck 6, port side. Got the flag out right above the yellow boats. Oh, well done, shipmate. Don't think we've had a flag on Disney before. Oh, brilliant. I was looking forward to that. And you haven't told me what it is as well, so that means I have to think what you might be showing. Shipmate Moose on the move. Oh, he's still a live stream, currently uploading. Ship Wi-Fi is a bit pants. Yeah, can be. It's probably just refitted it as well. I've noticed that the Mayflower Park is looking pretty busy down there. Lots of shipmates. Oh, we've got a tug in attendance, haven't we? There's a tug for Disney. Oh, let's have a look at the map. The map will show us. Yeah, I think Disney's got a couple of tugs. So here's Mayflower Park. This is where we were looking. This little corner piece here. So this is where you'll find all the shipmates standing in the park, hoping to get a view of Disney. We've got 2 tugs in attendance. We have the Svitzer Ferriby and the Svitzer Eastern. It's the Svitzer Eastern and the Svitzer Ferriby. Oh, there, shipmate. Crazy freaks. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. And there you go. We get a last view of Norwegian Star heading around the corner. I've realised my cow's cam's out of action at the moment, but I'm not sure we'd see too much on cow's cam. Let's have a look. Let's have a look anyway. See if I can find cow's cam. I think it's a bit murky in the Solent. Yes, it's a little murky up there in the Solent. Oh, hi there, shipmate Isaac Cooksey. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, it's not too bad as visibility, is it really? But certainly not the clearest. Yeah, so it looks like Disney Dream's all geared up, ready to go. Got a couple of tugs down there for assistance. I'm surprised because the other 2 didn't, but the wind has dropped off a bit. Maybe she's got a mechanical fault. Maybe just that's what the captain recommended. Certainly, if you were down in Mayflower Park now, you'd be having a fantastic view of the Disney Dream and the tugs in operation. A bit of a conversation about the Disney ships. Yes, I tend to agree. Some of the pricing seems quite expensive, but I have noticed that some of it does seem fairly decently priced. So I think choosing the right Disney ship to try a Disney cruise would be worth doing. And lots of people have said that it is actually a very good experience. The care and customer service is excellent. And I suppose when you think about it, it might be aimed slightly at children, obviously, to appreciate Disney. But who's paying for it? It's the adults that are paying for it, aren't they? And shipmate K Fee says, yes, apparently there are adult-only areas. Shipmate Tolland McIkran says, Disney cruises are honestly amazing. The adult-only areas are wonderful. There we go. A glowing report there. One of the red jets come in. Well, the shipmate Daniel Costello, welcome aboard. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, tugs on the ready. Disney Dream due away in about 8 minutes' time. The tugs are ready. They're pulling up the slack. The sun is starting to come out. My outside microphone is working. Let's hope she blows the horn. Let's hope after the refit as well they increase the volume of the horn. It was a bit quiet. Got one of these flying, foiling, kitey chaps as well. I was very skillful. Don't know how they managed to do it. Oh, there's shipmate DB. It says Disney Dream was delayed due to high tide causing issues with loading provisions. I don't want to leave port without loading my rum. Oh, there's shipmate Devon3213. Mate, thanks for becoming a membership, mate. Welcome aboard. Make your way down to the galley and grab yourself a mug of grog while you're down there. Also, take advantage of the invite link to our Discord server where you can find like-minded shipmates and exchange stories, pictures and photos and various other things. I think you can also get early access to videos, which I haven't made. Well, I'm a bit slacking at the moment. Boy, there's shipmate John Lalibert. Welcome aboard, shipmate.
VTS, the MSC Virtuosa at the hook out, main channel to the east.
There you go. There's the MSC Virtuosa at the hook buoy out.
Lower seas.
We've got a couple of bits of tugs down in Mayflower Park. Visibility not the best, is it? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm reading back through the comments. Sometimes it doesn't make a lot of sense. Shipmate Moose is on the move is on Disney Dream, and they've just said that it's been really bad. I think what's been really, really bad. I was thinking, really, really bad? What's really, really bad? And it apparently says anything and everything on the Dream that could go wrong today has gone wrong. Oh, no. Oh, is that why there's got tugs? Is there some sort of mechanical fault as well? Deary me. So what's gone wrong, shipmate? Let us know. I was curious about these sorts of things. Hopefully the horn button's not broken. There's the tug down there. This is the last time we will see Disney Dream. She's not scheduled to return to the port in the next 2 years. So I'm guessing she'll come back probably at some point, but not in the near future. Next we have Disney Fantasy. And as an example, Disney Fantasy is sailing this exact cruise next year, similar time. It's going to be 13 nights next year, and that's what the starting price is at £2,053 per person, which that's not too bad, is it? 13 nights on board. Like I say, it's supposed to be very good. I've not been on a Disney ship yet, so I cannot vouch for that. But I've not heard any negative comments. Well, the shipmate's Millie TGE says that, oh, she heard the embarkation process was chaos on the Disney Dream today. Oh, no. Wonder why. That's the last thing you want, isn't it? You're trying to get onto your cruise ship and have a lovely cruise, and you're spending all your time in the baggage hall in Southampton. Well, the shipmate Leah Williams says, anyone know what the newest Disney ship is in the next year or so? I don't know, shipmate, but I know lots and lots of shipmates in the chat are certainly more more aware of Disney ships now. I know we have the Disney Fantasy. Let's see if I can find that. Disney Fantasy. No, sorry, I'm going back through the adverts. No. Disney Fantasy, that's all I have for that Disney Fantasy, I think. Yeah. Shipmate Helix says, never consider Disney for a transatlantic. No, I'd never considered Disney either, but the more I hear, the more I'm tempted. You know, I should have an open mind, try it, and then see how it goes. Shipmate Moose is on the Move says, live stream will be up on our channel later. Oh, there we go. Have a check on Moose's on the Move. If I have a look, I'm going to look on your channel. Go to your channel. Let's have a look. Moose is on the Move. Okay. Could do with a... There we go. I'll stick your link in for your thingamybobs, all your things. I'll have a look. Subscribe to you and I'll see what we're doing later. Well, there's shipmate Trucker Chris R. Welcome aboard, shipmate. This is the Mooses on the Moves social medias. So they've said, what have they said? They're going to be having words. Did somebody say they're going to be having words? Anyway, I'm sure the Mooses on the Moves video will tell all. Chat keeps moving and I'm trying to read back. No, I'm still moving. Well, that's the MSC Virtuosa just about to head around Cowshot Spit there. And over here in Mayflower Park, I can see there's still quite a lot of shipmates down there. Watching and ready for the last departure of Disney Dream. Oh, shipmate I am Graham says who's been looking for pictures of the Disney Dream refit online. As far as I know, people did say they put in the front chimney. They've put a cabin or a children's club. I can't remember now. Some shipmates will tell you in the chat. So many shipmates know way more about Disney than I do. Well, the shipmate Moose is on the Move, who's actually on Disney. They're going to see if their Wi-Fi is enough for them to upload. Yes, you might find it's better once you're underway. People will be using it less. It might be really busy at the moment. Well, there's shipmate What Tank says they'll be on Disney Fancy next year. Transatlantic. Oh, you're actually on this cruise next year. Got quite the little crowd gathering down here. Oh, we've even got some dogs. Even the dogs have come to watch. Looks like it's brightening up there, doesn't it? I can see a bit of sunlight on MSC Virtuosa. Disney Dream is due away 2 minutes ago. I'm expecting something to happen shortly. Looks like the tug is moving, churning up the water. It looks like it's raining as well, does it? I'm not entirely sure. Could check the map, couldn't I? See if there's any movement. No movement yet, it's just the tugs moving around. Well, their shipmate Jean Spurgeon says the daughter, son-in-law and 2 grandsons are on board Dream. They've not been told why they're late sailing. Well, they're only 3 minutes late, so I don't think that's that late. A couple of hours, maybe. Well, their shipmate Matt Revers thinks Disney Destiny is the new one for 2025. I'm not sure if I remember correctly, but I think it was Disney that ordered 4 more ships over the next coming years. I think that's what one of the other shipmates was talking about earlier. But I'm not up on Disney, and I know a lot of you shipmates Shipmates know a great deal more than I do. And that's the last little view. See the tail end of MSC Virtuosa. Heading off to Holland for a 5-day Northern European cruise. But the tugs are close enough to throw a sandwich at them, aren't they? Shipmate DB says this is our 6th cruise and we're adult cruisers. Disney is excellent. Yeah, I do hear a lot of good things. Yeah. Shipmate Shay Gray says lots of new Disney updates, so bear with me. A new funnel suite themed to Fantasia. Yeah, that's right. I knew there was something in the funnel. A revamped spa. Okay, updated youth spaces. That was it as well, the updated youth spaces. With a relocated Edge Club, a new concierge lounge inspired by Hercules, a refreshed check-in area, and addition of a new Mexican cantina restaurant. Oh, very suitable by Mexican foods. Very popular, isn't it? And Shay Gray says, Disney Treasure, Destiny, and Adventure are all coming out within 1.5 years to 2 years, I believe. That's it. Yes, I thought there was a whole host of them coming in. There's one of the red funnels sneaking in past the dock head. We're still waiting for the Disney Dream. Shipmate Paul, our channel sponsor, he says, oh yes, they're pretty much doubling their fleet over the next few years. Yes, I saw that. And it crossed my mind. I remember reading an article about it, and it crossed my mind, considering how much they charge for the cruises, why they're doubling the fleet. Shipmate Woolly Beef was wondering if we could get the tug to set off the honking. It's a thought. Well, the shipmate Ben Keane says the weather and traffic were awful this morning in Southampton, which might account for the embarkation troubles. Oh, the traffic has been appalling in port. Was Junction Cam broken? Oh no, it's not been attacked by the pigeon again, has it? Oh no, it's still working. Phew. For some reason, the pigeons have got it in for Junction Cam. Ferry Cam, which is next door, they don't seem to bother with. Junction Cam, I really have a go at it. But yes, traffic has been awful lately. The council have taken it upon themselves to close a couple of roads and make them taxis and buses only. And as a consequence, it doesn't seem like that'd be very much, but traffic that would generally filter through the city to get out now has to go round on the other main roads, and it just seems to stop them all up. Shipmate Moosey's on the move says we already did the honking. So what? Already did the honking? Very happy about that. I didn't hear it. Shipmate Gary says, try throwing a sandwich to see seagulls get to it before the tug captain can catch it. Well, I think I was sort of suggesting it was close enough that actually even the seagulls might not get it, but yes, you would be taking the sandwich's existence into chance by throwing a sandwich at the tug operator. Well, the shipmate Johnny P says, why have we got Junction Cam? I don't know. Just people like to watch it. It's quite good to watch the traffic jams. Just looks like it's brightening up slightly. Visibility still less than 10 nautical miles. Was there a high tide? Oh, someone was talking about the tide. That's what I was going to... Oh, yes, there was. It was 5 metres at midday. Yeah, that's a pretty high tide, that is, yeah. We have a tidal range of around about 5 metres on average here in the Port of Southampton. Can be a bit more if there's a low pressure and a storm coming in. That can make a bit of a difference.
Disney Dream, Southampton VTS.
Oh, hello. Disney Dream on the radio.
Disney Dream, Southampton VTS, that's all received. No immediate traffic. Auto Star, she's just leave pilot station now, inbound, PEC.
I'm assuming that's Disney Dream saying that she'd singled up. See, now what I don't understand. The radio's an odd beast. Fickle beast is the radio. Now, we're here in the port of Southampton, and Disney Dream is... My radio is about here, and the Disney Dream's about there. In fact, you could almost see the radio from Disney Dream. I couldn't hear Disney Dream just then. But the other weekend, one manoeuvre was here, anchored, on the other side of the Isle of Wight, and I picked it up on the radio. How can I pick up a ship all the way over here, in the Nab anchorage? It must be some 18, 20 miles away, over an island, and yet I can't pick up a ship from the radio that's about... Well, from about here to here. What's that, about half a mile? No, I don't know. Just one of those things. Well, hopefully what she was saying was that she's singling up and she's ready to go, because the nice man at VTS gave us some traffic information. So that's going to be my guess. Well, the shipmate Mooses on the Move says honking happens at the sailaway party. Well, they just need to think about that. That's not very good, is it? Shipmate Alan says, I'm on board Disney Dream and there hasn't been any horns yet. Oh, okay. We have a difference of opinion on the honking. Shipmate Shepherd Books being busy on Wiki doing some research. Disney Treasure will be sailing in December 24. Disney, another Disney ship, I'm not sure it's Disney second, another Disney ship in 25, and then another Disney ship in 25 as well. Blimey. Adventure, Disney Adventure. Hi there, shipmate. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Thanks for subscribing. Shipmate Early Burley says, radio wave wizardry. Yes, it is. It is wizardry.
VTS, Red Jet 6, shortly away from Town Quay.
Well, the shipmate Mark Lloyd says, Dream talking on different ship. No, it should be.
VTS to receive, yep, may proceed. Up the Auto Star. E-Fleet now, inbound.
All copied, Hanks.
No, they were. No, she shouldn't be talking on a different channel. This is channel 12 VHF in port. That's what VTFs use. So she should be talking on channel 12. Shipmate Michelle Clark says the ropes are just away. Thank you, shipmate, for the update, because I can't quite see around the corner. That's much appreciated.
Auto Star, Southampton VTS still received. Traffic information, Red Eagle, Hook Boy outbound. Disney Dream underway now. 101 berth outbound. Clear channel. Over.
Shipmate Moose is on the move. Keeps saying that yes, he was there. There was honking. I suspect the other shipmate was in his cabin, and the horns are so quiet on the Disney ships that he didn't hear it. That'd be my guess. But I still think they should blow them later on. Well, there's shipmate Andy. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Disney Dream is now on the move. She has singled up. The lines are down. She's got a couple of tugs in assistance. We'll be seeing her shortly on our screen. Oh, the shipmate Clandestino. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Oh, there we go. I can see a bit of ship. I think that's the stern we can see. Well, the shipmate Lisa says it depends on where the repeater is placed. I haven't got a repeater. I just pick up what's in my area, and there's nothing that repeats it coming all the way up to here, so I have no idea how that happened the other day. We did see Disney Dream depart on... Is it Friday or Saturday? I can't remember now. Friday. What day is it today? Sunday today. Was it yesterday? Oh, I don't remember. We did see Disney Dream depart the other day, but she had no passengers on board. It was just out for a dry run. Shipmate Ellie says, oh, can I turn the mic on? I can do. There we go. It's not too noisy. I can hear it from my headphones if something happens. But sometimes it's like you say, it's very faint. We've got a couple of tugs here. The tugs are in attendance due to the high wind speeds, but I didn't think they were that high. I suppose they were quite high earlier. Seagulls. Shush. Is it he, or has someone got an incredibly large flag on the stern? Hang on, I'm going to have to have a little look. I thought someone had an incredibly large flag. Oh, they do. Oh, he's taken down the ship's flag. Ah, I see. No, not a shipmate as such. There she goes, being pulled away by the two tugs. Well, the shipmate, Mrs. H says, can I hear seagulls? Yes, you can hear seagulls, unfortunately. Well, the shipmate Tina Storage says you'd think they'd sound the horns when passing all the people, especially the children. I know, you'd think that, wouldn't you? I mean, why wouldn't you just blow the horns all the time? They're not even very loud. Moving away quite rapidly here. We've got a shipmate, I think they said they were on port side, somewhere near a lifeboat with a flag. Shipmate Conrad practice, Captain, get a close-up of that twinkling nav light we saw the other day. Ah, yes, good point, shipmate. It was in, where was it? Oh, that was on the name, wasn't it, where it says Disney Dream at the front, which is illuminated. I don't remember that being illuminated before. I wonder if that was an upgrade. Question is, which way is she going to spin? Clockwise or anti-clockwise? Well, there's shipmate Harriet P. Welcome aboard, shipmate. May, thanks for subscribing. Well, there's shipmate Victor Tilson. He says, with regards to the long-range radio reception, moisture and particulate fog can literally bounce the radio signal off. I had heard that before, shipmate. Well, there's shipmate Tim Schaefer. Welcome aboard. That was my assumption as what was happening. But the bit I don't understand is, why can I pick up a ship that was 20 miles away and I can't pick up a ship that is 500 metres away? That was the bit that was confusing me. There she is, starting to spin. I'm going to say it's probably anti-clockwise. You can see the crew there up on the wing bridge. Should be looking all shiny and new, freshly painted after a refit in France. I think Brest as well. Trouble is the microphone picks up a lot of traffic noise. There you go. There she is, just off of the corner of Mayflower Park. Still lots of shipmates down there, ready and waiting to watch. It is one of the best locations. You get an absolutely fantastic view of the ships as they turn around. They're really close to shore. General consensus seems to be that the weather conditions adds to the propagation of the radio waves, increasing distance. This is a phenomenon I have heard about. The phenomenon that confuses me, though, is why at the same time, if I could pick up something 20 miles away, can I not pick up something that's 500 metres away? Oh, well, one of those things. Well, the shipmates, Mrs. H says, it'd be nice to have one of those suites on the stern. I quite agree with you. I think that would be one of my favourite locations. These ones here, I think you're talking about. There are quite a number of them. Lovely big balcony. Great view of where you've just been. Oh, is there someone waving? Oh, some people waving. There's people waving down there. Well, there's shipmates. Simon Beanie, welcome aboard, shipmate. Little gaggle of shipmates there in the corner. This is the last departure of Disney Dream. It's relocating to the Caribbean. Just like I would like to. I just need to get a few hundred more thousand subscribers, and then I could make it a reality. Still see there are quite a few pontoons from Southampton Boat Show still there. Oh, hello. I'm just noticing. Is it me, or does the Disney logo on the chimney at the front? That looks like it's illuminated, doesn't it? Well, first of all, I'm going to have a look, see if I can see this navigation light on the Disney Dream name. Because I think Disney Dream was illuminated the other night, and I had not noticed that before. Oh yeah, there's a navigation light just above Disney. By design or by accident, I wonder.
Baltic Swift, Southampton VTS.
Well, there's shipmate Lexi81. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Now, this front chimney up the front here, it now has a suite. Someone said, I'm not sure it's fantasy themes or Fantasia themed suite. That's now up in here. You can see just as she's starting to turn, there's actually glass windows in the very front. So floor to ceiling windows, someone was telling me. I mean, that must be amazing. What a great place to be, right up in there, front there. Shipmate says, put the microphone back on. Yeah, good point. Thanks, shipmate. I will put the microphone back on. Bear a bit of traffic noise. But yes, is it illuminated or is it just projected on? I'll just turn the radio off for the moment. Having problems with the radio. It's like trying to juggle running this YouTube channel. There's always something that's broken, needs repairing, out of action. There's always a juggle trying to get everything to work. Well, the shipmate Elizabeth Leeborn says, come on, Disney, give us a tune. Shipmate HTBT said, if you're on board, tell Becky, the Ents host, I think Entertainment's host, Mum's watching. Excellent. Well, the shipmate Jeff Smith says, is VHF Channel 12 ships listen to ship movement? Yeah, the Channel 12 is what radio I have on the background. That's the vessel traffic services. They coordinate all the movements of the larger ships here in the port of Southampton. Have a little scroll down the ship, because somebody said they had a flag somewhere. Well, that's a flag. Oh, it's a pirate flag. Excellent. Looks like a skull and crossbones. Guessing that's Disney, isn't it? Isn't that what's that film franchise called? Pirates of the Caribbean, isn't it? That's it. Is that a Disney franchise? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, give us a wave. Looks like we've got a. Looks like they're dressed up as well. Looks like Mickey hats, princesses. Looks like a headless person there as well. Is that a headless? Hang on. Oh no, they were just bending over. Oh, that's quite clever. That's quite a costume, being headless. Excellent. Well, I think shipmates, you are our first flag on a Disney ship. Well done. Many thanks for your pirate flag, and a very fitting flag as it is as well. Well, the shipmate DB says we're just above that in deck 12. Oh, deck 12, eh? I'm not sure which deck 12 is, but I presume you're on round here. So deck must be 12. I should try and work out how many decks there are. I'm guessing you're on screen somewhere now then. Busy waving their pirate flag. Oh, we've got someone else waving. All the shipmates on board today. There we go. It looks like a little group there. Perhaps that's DB. Or could be waving their friends and family on the pier, of course. Down in Mayflower Park. We've actually got some reasonable weather here at last. Shipmate DB says top deck. Okay, shipmate. Let's see if we can find you there. Oh, I see there's a few shipmates up there on the top deck. Oh, we can see the windows as well of that suite that's in the front funnel. There we go, there's a couple of wavers there. I wonder if that's DB. I think that might be. Going for synchronised waving. Triple synchronised waving. Well done, well done. It's a bit difficult to see. There's a very bright light behind. Funny looking sky today. Well, there's shipmate Norman. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. I've not heard anything on the microphone. I think that's a no-go for the tunes from Disney, unfortunately. I think it should be mandated that the Disney is required to blow a horn as she leaves the port. As she gets to about here, especially, because that's a really good place for me to pick it up. Queen Mary 2 does. As Queen Mary 2 passes the port, she always gives us a good honk. I think she's setting the tone that others should follow. It's Queen Mary 2. Funny enough, here is a somewhat similar design language between the two ships. Very traditional looking cruise ships. Pointy bows and rounded sterns. Well, their shipmate, a Toland McAkron says, what did he say? It's moved. Where's the message moved? He says, Mum and Dad are at the front funnel. Should be up there somewhere then, weren't they? A few shipmates on their balconies. Did we have passenger numbers? I'm not sure we've had passenger numbers yet. Well, I have turned the radio off. That's not very smart of me, is it? I should turn the radio back on. I turn the microphone off. I think that's it. Alas, no horns from Disney Dream on her departure. Shipmates on the stern there. You can see even the stern, even though it's rounded, it's still pointy. There you go. Tugs following her out. Looks to me like there is potentially some weather blowing in. Disappearing behind Town Quay here for a bit. So Disney Dreams just departing now on her 13-day one-way cruise to Fort Lauderdale in Port Everglades, Florida. First calling in at Vigo in Spain, then Lisbon in Portugal.
Norwegian Star, Southampton BTS all received. Outbound West Tower. No reported inbound traffic, over.
And then one last stop in Ponta Delgada in the Azores before heading transatlantic to the Disney Lighthouse Point in the Bahamas. I can see a couple of tugs following. There's some strange colours in those clouds, isn't it? Almost looks like chemicals or something. There you go. There's the tuggies. Disney Dreams not due to come back this year or next year or the year after. Shipmate Commander McBragg says we'll have to write a letter to Mickey regarding lack of hornage. Absolutely. There should be. Maybe we should start up the Positive Horn campaign. We seem to have a lot of flocks of starlings in port this year. I've not noticed them before, but they keep buzzing around. Very distracting. Well, the shipmate cruise ship profile says yes, Disney Fancy sailing next year. That's right, we get Disney Fancy next year. Well, the shipmate Laura Gillespie says they get on to Dream in Fort Lauderdale in 13 nights' time. Ooh, I wonder where you're going in 13 nights' time then on Dream. Let's have a look. You will be going a 4-day round trip to Nassau and the Bahamas, and then to the Disney Castaway Key. Oh, in the Bahamas. Okay. All right. Lovely. Perfect time of year. Hopefully it'll be decent weather for you. No hurricanes in port. Just approaching the dockhead now. Almost. The dockhead almost visible on Itchin Cam. Well, the shipmate LK, such a shame they didn't play their tunes. I know, shipmate. It's it was. I've heard various different accounts of sometimes the Disney ships play the tunes at the start of the sailaway party, but we've definitely had it other times. Commander McBragg, do we have any passenger and crew numbers? I don't think so. What no horns, says shipmate Robert Frizz. I know, it is a shame. Particularly like some of the shipmate was saying, does seem to be for the children that was by the side of the dock down there in Mayflower Park. We thought they would do it for that. Doesn't cost anything, does it? You've got to press the button. Well, there's shipmate Sev Steve says the starlings have always been there. They used to roost in the large cranes when they were there. Yeah, well, I'm sure they are always here, but I haven't noticed them in previous years. But this year they seem to be buzzing around a lot. I see them particularly on the cameras flying past. Shipmate Elizabeth G says, could have said their whole not very good PR. Yeah, I know. It's like a good advert. Why don't they do it? We will never know. First question, if I get on board Disney ship, why don't you sound your horn a bit more? Well, there we go. There's Disney Dream heading down Southampton water, off for 13 days to Fort Lauderdale, and we won't be seeing her again. Well, the shipmate APPSC says, can't wait to sail to Southampton water. Hopefully won't get told off by VTS. Well, it depends how big your ship is, shipmate, and also how fast you're going.
VTS, the Disney Dream, Western Shelf out now. Disney Dream, Southampton VTS, that's all received. Red Osprey, Reach Boy, inbound.
Okay, thank you.
Still looks a bit windy, it's wobbling the camera down. Shipmate Disney Girls 13 says that the Disney Fantasy has Dumbo on the back of it. Excellent. Well, the shipmate Mark Lloyd says, don't the pilots use another radio channel as well as 12? Did they use another radio channel? Well, if they're talking to the tugs, there's a different channel for the tugs. But otherwise, generally, the pilots use 12. Various discussion about how the horns are played, whether or not it's through the PA or through horns. I thought it was through the horns because it was really loud. So, louder than the PA system should be. So, I don't know. I've not been on board. I can't vouch. So, who knows? Last couple of times I've heard the horns, it's pretty much just after she's done her spin. She just does a spin off of Mayflower Park and then starts to head out and plays the horns. That's been fairly reliable timing for the horns. I say some people say it's at the start of the sailaway party. I don't know. I'm only going on hearsay, having never been on one. All right then, shipmates, hope you've enjoyed that one. I shall continue following Disney Dream for the last time as she heads down Southampton water. She's heading off for a 13-day cruise to Fort Lauderdale, and not scheduled to come back anytime soon. Many thanks to all those who have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please do think about subscribing. It certainly spreads the news of the channel. I get quite a few people tell me that they've never heard of the channel before, and they're really pleased to be able to watch family members sail away, grandparents, children who work on the ships. Get quite a few of those. It's quite interesting. Thank you also to PayPal members, Patreons, and new members of the channel. And of course, most of all, thanks to the Blue Spanner crew, who are excellent in running the ship when I'm not here. We'll be back. Let's have a look. Shall I tell you when I'm going to be back? That might make sense, wouldn't it? Let's have a look through the schedule. We've got...
Osprey, Southampton VTS, that's all received. Disney Dream, Northwest Netley, outbound, over.
We've got 2 ships tomorrow.
Mexico Innovation approaching the Itchin Bridge, outbound.
The Queen Victoria and the Arvia. I might do that.
VTS, the Autostar, Hookboy in.
Autostar, Southampton VTS, that's all received. Traffic update, Mexico Innovation, Itchin Bridge now, outbound.
All copied, thank you.
So we've got 2 on Monday, the Queen Victoria and the Avia. One on Tuesday. I won't do Tuesday. And Wednesday, Celebrity Apex. I might do Celebrity Apex because she's got this little habit of going west past the Needles, which is really fun.
Solent Sky Innovation, Southampton VTS, that's all received. Auto Star Hook Boy now, inbound 40 past the Disney Dream, Northwest Netley out.
Thank you.
And then on Friday, we've got Avia, MSC Preziosa, MSC Virtuosa. Saturday, Iona and Ventura. Then Sunday, just the Queen Anne. No, I'll probably do a few. I'm not sure if I'll do. I might do tomorrow. I'll see how it goes. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, shipmates. Until next time.
BTS, Red Falcon, shortly away from Raw Pier. BTS, Red Falcon, shortly away from Raw Pier. Well received, thank you.
Red Jet 6, Southampton VTS, all received.